Make this full screen. Everything good? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, good. So what do we have here? Well, power generation is quite nice if you're playing with colonies. I like. No Pluto here, so the game shouldn't become too stupid. It looks like a Changxing start. Arctic algae is great, but that also means we don't want to go for Great Aquifer or Aquifer turbines. But that's okay, because we have two other good preludes, so I'm not too bummed about that. We're playing on... Oh my god, we're playing on... Don't even know what this map is called. Agronomist, that means we definitely want to pick up Adapted Lichen and Grass. Spacefarer, yeah, we're not going for that. Geologist, Farmer, Engineer. We're not looking too great on these milestones. I mean, 2 plant tags for Agronomist, but going to be hard to find 2 more playable plant tags in the early game. Thinking about Trans-Neptune Probe as a cheap space tag for Spacefarer. I think there's not much to get down Gen 1, so I think it's okay. What would be nice would be to find like an early animal card, so we can get a colony down on Miranda, draw cards there. Something like pets or Ecozone or Martian Zoo. Although Martian Zoo and Ecozone can be difficult to play even in the early game. Alright, what is he doing? Self-sufficient. Oh, he's playing Poseidon. Okay, Poseidon is really strong. Self-sufficient settlement on one of the volcanic areas to pick up titanium. And then eccentric sponsor into IO mining. That's not a bad start, for sure. Just getting our power down on Metal Rich Asteroid. In 2P it's not that strong. Yeah, it's not that strong, but I think it's still really valuable. The instant colony you get is quite strong, I think. He did what? Well, that's a start. He placed his free colony with Poseidon on Triton, and then he had research colony also on Triton. Well, that's bad news, I have to say. That's amazing. So what we really don't want him to get is card draw, because he will have a lot of titanium, I can tell you that much. I'm getting Arctic algae down. And Adapted Lichen, I think. And that's probably it. And now he played Protected Habs. Okay. That's a bit early to do that. Like, there was no reason to play it, but okay. Sad that he's got it, obviously. We pass here. Oh my god. Oh. Both Phobos and Advanced Alloys are insane for him. But I think we have to cut Advanced Alloys. It's good for us as well. We have 8 minerals already, and we can trade with Triton and Ceres. But yeah, him getting Phobos is insane. He will definitely get the Spacefarer here. He's already at 2 space tags. Rough. We kind of have to cut Big Asteroid. Plantation would be nice for Agronomist, because it's easily playable after Trans-Neptune and Advanced, but yeah, we have to cut the big space tags. He didn't pick that. Okay, we cut Phobos, and he kept AMC. We're just never playing any titanium prot. That's guaranteed now. And then he can't play AMC on us. That was a mistake by him. These two. Even though he has protected tabs, Big Asteroid is still great with advanced alloys. So we're getting these two. And I'm just going to play business contacts and see what we get, because we don't really have anything to do at the moment. Well, these are good cards. I think it has to be Pioneer Settlement and Trade Envoys. I think so, yeah. Hi, Sir Elix. On Ceres, yeah, I think so. Mineral Deposit would have been great as well, since since we have advanced alloys, but yeah. I think we're just playing Trade Envoys this gen and trading with Ceres. Pioneer Settlement isn't giving us anything after just one trade because of the -2 MC prot. So, doesn't really do much at the moment to trade with Ceres, because we think I'm just playing Power Plant. So I can't get tapped. Then I'll get Trade Envoys down and trade with Ceres, even though we don't have anything to use our Steel on. Yeah, I'm not playing Pioneer Settlement this gen. That's what I wanted to say. -2 MC prot versus the Steel prot I get. Okay. It's neutral. The +2 Steel is good, but I can play advanced alloys before getting it down. He also gets a money prot out of it, so I'd rather play Trade Envoys and trade. Yeah, Trade Envoys, and then we trade with Ceres. We get a ton of Steel out of it. And we pass. Next gen we want to... Oh. At least we can play that ourselves, but we really have to deny that. We have to deny the Jovians here, I think, with that much titanium. I think so. Business network, I want to cut all the card draw I can. I hope we get natural preserve back. I doubt it though. Yeah, then we're cutting geothermal power, obviously. And I think I'm just going to take these 3. I can pay for this with steel after advanced alloys. It's just 3 steel. And we get 6 power prot. If we find a second trade fleet, that would be amazing. Maybe we can push engineer with this setup. He's trading with titanium. Well, I guess it was at 3, right? Or was it at 2? Either way, he's making a profit. It was at 3. So he used 3 titanium to get 5 titanium. That's obviously a smart move. Just cash positive and natural preserve. Yeah, that will help him get geologist for the 3 tiles next to or on the volcanic areas. All right, I think I'm getting... Let's calculate. If I get advanced alloys down, this is worth 16. 16 plus this is 41. This costs 33, 37. Yeah, we can get business network, advanced alloys, Callisto penal mines down. I'm happy skipping this for one more gen. Industrial center is nice. We can get that down on 2 cards. Definitely want that. We can also get this down this gen, so that's nice. Mining area, okay. Yeah, he now has his 3 tiles next to... yeah, mining area, increased titanium pro. Titan shuttles. Oh. Okay, we now know what we also want to cut, Jovian Lanterns, if we see it. We would have had to cut that anyways, but with Titan Shuttles it would be crazy. So let's just get this down first. See what we get out of these two card draw. Oh, pets, that's nice. Yeah, we weren't we were not fighting for Geologist for sure. It's still sad to see him easily get a milestone without like any effort. Pets is nice. We can probably play that next gen to unlock Miranda, and then I'd get Pioneer Settlement down on Miranda instead of Ceres to get that card draw. And yeah, now I'm playing Advanced Alloys, I think. Okay, Titan Shuttles activation just on Titan Shuttles. And Robotic Workforce to copy, probably Mohole. Yep, obviously Mohole. Up to 8 heat prot now. Quite strong. I still want to get Callisto Penal Mines down here. And then Geothermal Power for 3 steel. Get to 6. Okay, I said we could maybe contest Engineer, but with Mohole plus Robotic Workforce, not looking too great. No building tax on hand. I honestly just think we trade with Callisto. Get 7 power for our 3. That means we can get heat bump next gen if we want. And pass. NRA. Well, that's something. We have NRA, so Nitro Moss has lost a lot of its threat. And yeah, I think we cut shuttles from him. Cut symbiotic, but because we just gave him decomposers. And I think we're just going to keep NRA. We put pets and then Pioneer Settlement down, and we just... Oh, he didn't even keep that. Are we going... Are we getting grass down faster than Nitromos? I think so. And if we just keep NRA, we can play both of these. Yeah, I think it's just NRA for us. This is a 4th plant tech for Agronomist, though. Right? I'm leading off this gen. I could trade with Triton to get Pioneer Settlement down cheaper. Skip the Miranda trade this gen. Could also get the colony down on Triton instead. To profit off of him trading there. But it also makes the colony track higher each gen. Okay, I think we're picking both of those and we're at least trading with Triton. But now, do we put our colony down there? I don't think so. I think we just trade with it this gen and still put our colony down on Miranda. I think the card draw is better. Why is Miranda colony not on? Yeah, exactly. Miranda... let me just get pets down. Then I'll answer. So basically, all colonies that grant special resources like animals, microbes, and floaters, so Miranda, Enceladus, and Titan, they start off with their marker not on the track. so it doesn't go up to maximum level. So the first guy that plays a respective card and then trades with it gets a huge payback. To prevent that, they don't start with the marker on the track. It only gets placed on the track once you play once anyone plays the first card with the respective special resource. All right, we probably look at a card first. Lagrange. We can contest Spacefarer this way. Pioneer Settlement, Trans-Neptune Probe, Satellites, Lagrange. He's lacking one more tag. Yeah, but the problem is he has super tempo on it, right? Because he needs just one more tag. He trades with Ceres. Wow, okay, that's a committal move. He pays 3 titanium to get 3 steel, so that's cash negative. And then he plays mine with that. That's interesting. Interesting move. Okay, traded with something this gen already. Don't need to increase the heat. Although he will get this bonus heat bump next gen anyways. So I think we just do it. Right, because he will have 20 heat next gen. I would have passed here, so he could have just did his heat bump this gen as well. So basically here gets 1 heat prod, but we got 1 MC more this gen. MATLAB, okay. That's why he really wanted that steel, I guess. It's an interesting way to just develop a lot of titanium prod and then... Okay, if we want to snipe the milestone, we need to cut immigration shuttles, but that's probably what I would have cut anyways with this amount of titanium. Because these other cards aren't amazing. Does he have... No, okay. I think we just cut... We could pick up fusion power to get to 9 power prod and then play big asteroid for the 10th prod, like engineer thing. But honestly, that's so expensive. I don't know if we want to go for that. And he just needs to do 1 free heat bump and 1 standard project, and he's getting his 10th heat prod, so... Or just SP power, so I don't think that's what we want to do. Probably could have still cut fusion power instead of solar power, because solar power is so bad. Here we cut this. Let him go for micro mills to get the milestone. I'm not too fussed about that. He hasn't picked up geologist yet. I really just think I want to try to snipe Spacefarer and try to get agronomist. We're not keeping any of this crap. Okay, let's see what he does. I think if he doesn't immediately take Spacefarer, I will do... He just took the titanium. All right, he's getting Spacefarer. And he's getting engineer, and he's getting geologist. That's a bit of a problem right there. A bit of a problem right there, getting tripled. I'm still trading with Miranda here to see what we get. Fuel factory. Well, that's unplayable because we know he's got AMC on hand. Let's just get Lagrange down still. Methane from Titan. Takes engineer. Takes Spacefarer. Yeah, that's a real ouch moment. We're still getting these 2 down for the development, I think. But now we can look at the card first. Yeah, we weren't set up in any way to contest these milestones, sadly. He was positioned much better for that. Nuke Zone is a good one, though. I'll take that. And get Trans-Neptune Probe down. It's a 5-prod satellite, so that's still nice. And there's Geologist, so the triple. We could think about maybe funding an award. The problem is, we're not good on anything. Yeah, I mean, Landscaper could be something we want to do later, because we will have quite a bit of power prod with NRA. But yeah, I think it's just satellites. We could pick up 2 titanium with Nuke Zone. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That means, yeah, 2 titanium. Yeah, that works out. Let's do 2 titanium here. And then play satellites. That also gets us the bonus heat prod. 14 points behind. I still believe in the comeback, guys. This is probably trees. He's got his power prod to trade now anyways with beam. So both tectonic and atmo collectors have lost a lot of their value. This is... Ooh. This is interesting. I think it has to be Miranda, right? We don't want to sacrifice 6 power each gen to activate physics. And he doesn't have the 6 power anyways. He goes for Jovians. And we have 3 Earth techs down. Miranda is okay for us. And we want to cut that from him anyways. Maybe I should have cut Caretaker. We could take these 2. I think that's fine. Now I think I'll trade with Ganymede for the maximum payoff and then just convert on the 2 cards. Yeah, we can't increase the track because it was at maximum. Earth Elevator, okay. That's something we're not playing. Sadly, the 2 cards we drew were nuts. Not playing Earth Elevator when we know he has IMC, and yeah, Importive Advanced GHG is a bit redundant. There's already a lot of feed pro in the game. We'll get to 16, minus 16. Yeah, perfect. We can play grass now. We're lacking 1. We're lacking 1 plan for conversion. Well, Lichen is nice. That's playable plant tag. It's cheap plant tag. We cannot afford NRA this gen, even if we pick up Lichen. Do we still pick up Lichen? Or do we save money? Hey, Jesse is cute. Thanks for tuning in. I think I'll skip this. I'll put down grass this gen. The next gen we can trade with Triton and put down NRA. He probably will start off the gen by trading with Triton. Yeah. Grass. Let's get that down. Wow, NRA. Yeah, NRA on hand is nice. We already have our 3 plant tags down, but it's already Gen 6, so it's not that early. Sadly, we got tripled. We didn't have a chance on any of the milestones. So he really has a great start. He's got a ton of titanium, brought Titan shuttles down. He's got iron mining down, 2 colonies on Triton. So we really need to cut all of the space tags we see. We're not playing Miranda Resort this gen because we want to conserve our money to get NRA down next gen. We'll just pass. Well, that's bad news also. That's really bad news. Quantum into mass. Plus physics. Oh no! I said he doesn't have power prod for physics anyways, and then he whips out a quantum plus mass. Oh my god. What is going on? Uh, this is not going great. I can tell you that much. Yeah, we cut the insulation here. I learned my lesson, right? Cut Jupiter floating station. Not picking that up, obviously. Just Lake Marineris for us. No, he doesn't have card draw. He doesn't have card draw at all. He just got 2 card draw out of Research Colony. And then maybe a little bit of card draw on the board, but nothing else. No continuous card draw, no effects or anything. So yeah, he drew into this completely through drafts. That's just kind of insane. We didn't see quantum or mass in any of the drafts. We saw physics, we passed him that, but yeah, without the knowledge that he has quantum and mass, it's completely reasonable to pass him that back. Especially if you're playing with colonies, but yeah, we got wrecked there. He didn't trade with Triton, so I guess we're doing that this gen. Pick up the titanium for NRA. And I will obviously convert. Conversion spots now are kind of sad, but I think we go up here so that we can get access to this area here. At some point I want to put a greenery here so we can't connect this, because I want to get landscaper down, I think. Oh, I want to fund landscaper. Okay. Development center. Well, now he's got card draw, obviously. He got all of this insane stuff without card draw, and now he gets card draw to draw into more insane stuff. That makes sense. Let's get NRA down. Yeah. I think I'll fund landscaper at the start of next gen. Or maybe now. I can fund landscaper plus methane from Titan to get to 8 plant prod. I'll look at the card first. Asteroid mining. Good that that's out. Oh my god. I think our opponent ran out of time. Let me just see what red is doing here. While we wait. Okay, he does a heat bump. Trades with Ceres with power. Makes sense. All right, let's see what happened here in this game over here. All right, yeah, Ecoline ran out of time, so I'll just pass and leave. Oh, how does that work again? Do you need to skip and leave, or can you do pass and leave? I think you can pass and leave, right? Without losing the karma. Once somebody has left the game or run out of time. Don't quite remember. If anyone has any idea? It's quite over or not quite over. I think pass and leave does work. But we can easily check it. If we do it and it works, then it isn't in our resume games anymore. It's still there. That's annoying. All right, let's get methane from Titan down and convert temperature. Oh, sorry. Yeah, didn't flip back. There we are. What did I do? I did methane from Titan and the temperature bump. He's out of money, so I don't need to fund the award right now. I can wait until next gen to see if something better comes up. But it's looking like we're just going for landscaper. He might fund blacksmith. Yeah. Honestly, we can just fund it now. It's still a best award. I don't think we can find anything that would get us to go for anything else. And that way we have 2 actions at the start of next gen without having to reserve one for landscaper. So we can trade and do something else. Aren't we putting down fuel factory? No, we know he has AMC on hand. So we don't want to develop any titanium prod, basically. Well, we need to cut Jovian lanterns. That's easy. And we forget media archives back, we can do that. Space station needs to be cut here, I think. Yeah. Let me just forfeit that other game. So that third guy doesn't need to wait around for ages. Poor guy. If he wants to continue that game, he can, but I'm not playing against an AI. All right. Do we take space station? We have just one space tech on hand that we want to play. Do we take anything else? I mean, media archives is looking terrible. I'm just noticing. There's only 2 events played so far. Jovian Lanterns doesn't make any sense for us. Port the GHG way too late. So space station is the only thing we could think about. Hi Fortuna Street. How to earn microbes. What? Hmm. Are we getting to trees this gen? Yeah, we're definitely getting to trees. I think we skipped the space station. Oh wait, we have 2 that we could play. Big asteroid as well. No, I'm discarding all. Where do I trade with? I think Miranda this gen to get 3 animals on pets, and then we convert as well. We drew mangrove. That's a good draw. What? Oh wait, I need to confirm my turn. I'm sorry. Business network works, I think. Kelp. All right, I think we are going to keep Kelp. I'll do a heat bump. If he's got demos, then he can get the bonus ocean now, but at least we're not going to lose that many plants if he does that, because we're sitting at 2. I have to, because you're going much better than mine. Research coordination, Titan shuttles. I'd love for him to take a heat bump here. Does he have actions? No, he doesn't. But he has 11 cards on hand, so you can stall a bit if he wants to. Let's just do 2 cells. Some of this crap. IO mining plus mining area on titanium. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's still open, but he's got an easy fund with blacksmith. Traveler cannot be funded by anyone at this point. I don't know what he's got. Ah, nice. There's asteroid. Okay. We're getting the bonus ocean, it looks like. Or he's got GIA on hand. That would be sad. Where are all the oceans? Well, I got Lake Marineris on hand, and bonus ocean will come down in a second. Arrow braked ammonia asteroid. Wow, okay, that's committal. But that means he doesn't have great stuff on hand, right? If he's using his titanium on shit like AAA, that's really good news. Okay, that's the big asteroid. Sadly, he's got the protected Hapstone. Yeah, the AAA play isn't great. Certainly. So bonus ocean down. We can't afford lake this gen, but that's still great. Next gen we can open with lake and convert. That will give us a lot of plans as well because of Arctic algae. Let's get that down for a bit of MC prod and the point. Confirm. Surprised he doesn't bump heat. He did just then. He couldn't have got with the asteroid. I think he played that poorly because we were at -6 and he did asteroid plus AAA. He should have stalled me out, obviously, to try and get the bonus ocean himself because he had asteroid plus 2 heat bumps, so he could have gotten it. But he didn't. That's nice for us. We got the bonus ocean instead. So it still is possible to win this. But yeah, he's got a great setup. Trades with Saris now. Look at this. Look at all of his prot. The good thing is heat prot is worthless in a second. There's no thermalist IO installation is out. Maybe he picked up caretaker contract earlier. I think it was this game where it was floating around. Okay, Demo's down is. He could still play Demo's down with all of his titanium and destroy all of my plans, basically. Oh, that sucks. If I cut Demos down, he's just going to take capital. Because he's sitting on that much steel. And if I pick either of those, he could also pick Sabo. Hit me with that. Which would also be annoying. I think the best card for me is Capital. I can trade with Saris, get a bit of steel. We have the power for it. We have a lot of plant prod. Also, Arctic algae is down on our side. So, yeah. I think Capital is it. Honestly, I think I'll cut Soil Factory from him with his steal. Okay, he picked Sabo. We cut the demos. I really don't want to get demos. Just capital. Now that I think about it, Gen 8, the first ocean came down. I played Arctic Algae Gen 1. That's also one of the reasons why my game hasn't been going great. There just weren't any oceans for me to get conversions off. So that's a shame. Yeah, capital. We can put that here. So we can do lake and capital, I guess. With demos out, he leading off this gen, I think we can do lake capital without conversion immediately. Although we could also do Ceres first. I don't think the spot will get blocked. Yeah, we trade with Ceres, get 4 steel for capital. Ah, damn. Capital isn't even playable at the moment. We need 4 oceans. Demos also wastes the seed. Yeah, that's true. He has sabotage. Yeah. All right, then I think we'll do lake here and here, convert here. I think that's how we will open. Get a lot of stuff out of this. Through flooding. Oh, that's nice. We can get capital down with that. Trade with Ceres, flood, capital, convert again. I guess we convert first. He trades with Ganymede to get a greenery. Okay. We still need to block this spot, I think. Or that spot. That spot is better. So we can't connect these tiles. Yeah, it doesn't take steel. He just traded with Ganymede, so what? Okay, I need to check what he did. He traded with Ganymede and then played Lava Tube Settlement up here. Okay, I guess Lava Tube. I was really confused about that city placement, but yeah, Lava Tube Settlement. You can only play it up here. I don't know about that placement. Ah, you mean with sabotage? So he doesn't take steel with sabo. That makes sense. How do I want to go about this then? Convert plus ocean, then trade plus capital, something like that. Yeah, my only worry is if I do place the ocean here and the conversion here. He's putting a tile down or even a city down here. I might just convert here to. Yeah, I think that's not too ocean into capital. Without the steel, you think? Just to make sure we get it down without Ceres. Yeah, I think that's my preferred route as well. I think we can live with that, and we can trade with Miranda to get a point and a card. Maybe we can get the last heat bump if he isn't paying attention here. We already got 1 here, so that's nice. I think not high priority to do this. Since to do the conversion here, since he's not trying to connect them, and we just will have more. Okay, we're taking the last heat bump, and we're connecting our tiles here. So clearly some mistakes made by him. Not taking the last heat bump certainly is one. What did he do? He played Moss and used Titan shuttles to get some floaters on there. He is now on 60 BP. We actually overtook him. We're 8 points ahead right now, which is crazy. Let's do business network, see what we get. Bribe committee is a dot. We don't take that. Yeah, we'll trade with Miranda. Get that point, get that card draw. Okay, investment loan is a great draw. He played Decomposers and Ecozone. Well, we knew about the Decomposers, but yeah, Ecozone, that's a shame. Is it ever SP City here? I don't think so. I don't want to open up the 3-point urbanized area spot. I think we just get trees down. And then next gen we open mangrove, convert. I think that's just much better. You can get trees and nitromoss down if you want. But nitromoss might just be unnecessary here. There won't be that many gens left over. There's no combo potential with it. No war that works towards. So yeah, I think it's just trees. And then we pass. SP City, if you have 11 plant prod, it's not that bad, certainly. But I'd probably want a SP City plus convert here immediately. I don't want to give him the opportunity to do an urbanized area here. We haven't seen urbanized area yet, and that would just be a really good way of spending a steel. He has steel, he has power prod. So yeah. I could sell once, see if he passes. Just sell once. Okay, he passes. Okay, then we can do mangrove. I'll probably do it over here to connect my tiles. And also the 2 plants are much more valuable. Ah, that means we can convert now. Oh, that's great. I could do the conversion here now and then open up next gen with an SP City on this spot for 4 points. I think that's what I'll do. I will lead off next gen, right? Yeah, I will. Yeah, mangrove convert. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. I wanted to hold it to secure my bonus bump. Bonus bump. What am I talking about? We are already maxed out on the temperature track. I was playing around the bonus bump the whole time, but yeah, we're maxed out on that anyway, so doesn't make any sense to do that. But yeah, we did the right thing in the end. So we arrived there just under false pretext. All right, let's cut the towing. Let's take it ourselves, actually. Let's cut corona extractor. Doesn't really matter, corona extractor. Let's cut water splitting. Gene repair. That means he took urban decomposers. Makes sense. Pretty good card if you have the decomposers down. Do we take gene repair? No, I think we just throw everything into game end as fast as possible. How are we looking on the Yada awards, by the way? Still good on Traveler, but I don't trust that award. Behind on Highlander. Good on Promoter, but yeah, that's also not a lead we can defend. So realistically, we're only winning Landscaper. We definitely need to put our city down now. And just convert here, probably. Yeah, if he doesn't have the right cards, that's true, but he's got card draw and 11 cards on hand, so I don't trust that. And do I want to trade with Miranda? I don't have a use for steel. I could trade with Triton instead. Yeah, I think I'll trade with Triton instead to get towing down cheaper. I can basically play it for free after towing. After Triton. Don't think we need to worry too much about plant destruction. There's still virus out there. But yeah, we can just towing and convert. And heat track is maxed out, so no plant destruction coming from asteroids. Mining expedition, obviously, something that could get played. What did he do, by the way? He activated development center to draw, and then he traded with Miranda. Quantum communications. That's worthless for us. Towing here plus conversion, probably. Do I overpay? It just wastes 1 MC, and we don't have any space tax left on hand, so I think I'll overpay. Yeah, we can max out this oxygen drag really fast, because there's 4 oceans left, still a lot of plants here, and Arctic algae, so yeah. Game definitely ends next gen. Or even this gen if he helps us, but I doubt he will. You think I could end this gen? Does he have a conversion right now? No. Do I have enough money to play kelp farming afterwards? I think so. 9 plus 7 is 16. We sell 1, we have kelp farming, and we can convert around the ocean, so yeah. Huh, Marsu, okay. He did Marsu and played Rim Freighters. Okay. Do I take this spot or do I wait? No, I think since we can't end this gen, we cannot, right? We are lacking, basically we are lacking 1 ocean because I can get 1 more down with a standard project after loan. And that last ocean plus the conversions I do will give me enough plants to get the oxygen up to 14. But yeah, there's 1 ocean missing basically. Did I do something unnecessary this gen? I did the city. So if I hadn't done the city, I get 14 MC back from conversions. If I put an ocean here, that's 2 MC back. Ocean here is 6 MC back. Greenery here. That's 8 MC. Plus another 6 here, that's 14 MC. Let's see. If we're really short 1 MC, that would suck. Let's be real about that. He went offline. What is happening? Okay, he's online again. He waited a few times for me when I was thinking for a long time, so I cannot really blame him for taking his time at some points. And I really think he will end. He was really responsive and fair about everything here. All right, let's... Let's do conversion here first. And another conversion here. And then next ocean here and conversion here. Tool station. And worms. What did he do before, by the way? He used Titan shuttles and played urban decomposers. Okay. All right. Hi, Banguzi. Oh my god. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. 5 months in a row. That's really nice. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's think about this. We do the ocean here. We have 4 MC left. Convert here, we have 6 MC left. We get... Do the ocean here, 4 MC. Plus 2 is 6. Plus another 6 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Right? Or am I stupid? Probably better to play kelp farming, yeah. Because we can't end, it's probably better to play kelp farming, that's true. Alright, please play quicker. Let's do that. Then we can just put this down here. Secure that spot. Only have 15, yeah. The city maybe was a mistake. I really didn't think we had the money to end this gen. But I think the city will also just secure our win next gen because it scored so much. And I think now we just pass. Not much else to do. If we find like one more event next gen, then I'm happy to fund Promoter because we're up 4 events. And now he has only 6 cards left on hand. Well, that's not the event I want. Let's cut Space Elevator from him. He's got so much titanium and steel. These are bad. SF Memorial is still the best out of the bunch. Let's cut floater prototypes. By the way, can you play floater prototypes? If you don't have a floater card down? I think so, right? But I think I won't buy it just for that. I think what I'll do is I'll just put down cities. Do I have like a chance on Highlander? We are ahead on Highlander at the moment. And if we put down a city here and convert around it... Oh, he just concedes. Okay. All right. Well, that was a comeback. I didn't really think we'd win that. But yeah. NRA, Arctic Algae. That was a strong combo. He made some poor decisions, yeah, for sure. That AAA play didn't make any sense. He played really well at the start, right?